Hey guys, good afternoon. Crypto Paul. Just want to do a quick update on ICO Headstart. But before I begin, like always, I want to thank all the current subscribers for your support and comments. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe so that way you don't miss out on any new ICO, existing ICO in progress, crypto news, and giveaways. And like always, please do not invest any funds you cannot afford to lose. So let's do just a quick rundown on ICO Headstart. They kind of revamped their website a little bit. Looks a lot more cleaner than before. Before, just a lot of technical stuff. It gets overwhelming, but they kind of narrow it down, which looks a lot more easier to read. So like I mentioned before, my last update was a while, but I think it was a week or so ago. But anyway, the regular ICO will be starting in another 16 days. Okay. So far, they've already raised, that we talked about before, over $11 million already. Their target is $20 million is their target goal. So I guess within the next 30 days for the ICO, definitely I think that's very achievable. But let's just look at the redesign of the site. So all the social media stuff is up here now. If you haven't done so, you can always register for the news information. Okay. And let's see, you guys can look through the video. I think this is new too. I already watched it, but it wasn't there before. And remember, the concept with this one is that they will basically help entrepreneur and company list their ICOs. Okay, so people will, entrepreneur or someone have great ideas, basically come to them, and they will vet them to see if it's something they want to support. And the great thing about this is that we as the community will have input as well as far as what we want to support. Okay, so once they do their pre-screen the ISO listing, the top 3% of the most promising ISO for you to participate in, we will list the project on our platform. It is up to our community to select their favorites. So that's pretty cool. So at least we have some input as far as who we want to back, and as far as what project. Okay, all the social media that they've been in, so you guys can look through that. The team, they actually cut this down. So before, I think there's like a list of, I don't know, at least 20 team members that they list on the site, but they cut it down to, you see there's 7 now. So that's not to say that the other people are not participating. They don't need to be on the site. Okay, as long as they have the main people, that which is fine for me. So okay, and let's see, and okay, my last update I talked about the pricing. Okay, remember the actual the total mother of all token, that's the Moat, the abbreviation or the ticker symbol. Okay, they're gonna issue a total of 10 billion tokens. Okay, and the great thing about this is once you buy it, they actually send it to your ERC20 wallet. So if you do decide to participate in this or have done so already, hopefully you already receive your Moat in your ERC20 wallet. But if you don't, make sure you watch one of my videos that show you how to set up a My Ether wallet, and of course to add a custom token. All right, so keep that in mind. So let's continue. So like I mentioned, after the pre-sale, okay, they basically determined the price was about 2 cents to 3 cents, depending on what the ETH price for that day. So it can change, but right now, like I mentioned, when they do start in 16 days, they'll get the pricing up. Okay, so the way it works is that the way it looks is that they'll basically give you a discount. So if you buy $1 worth of Moat, you actually end up paying the difference. Or in this case, if you buy $1, they're gonna give you an extra 37.5 additional Moat for your purchase. So instead of getting 1 Moat, you would get 1.37. Okay, but keep in mind, like I said, each Moat is actually about 2 cents to 3 cents, but that's when the pre-sale was over. So when the ISO start itself, I'm not really sure what the price is going to be until we get closer to the date. All right, but anyway, so the date, let's take a look here. So from let's see, March 26th to March 31st, you can see the discount is at 37.5%. Then it drops down to 31 the next couple of days for the next sets, and so on and so forth until the last round. At that point, there's no more discount, and the target is by the time April 25th, the ISO would be over, and hopefully they'll raise enough funds. But look, if they already raised 11 million, during the pre-sale, I don't think it'll be an issue for them to raise the difference to get to the 20. Now, this 11 million did came from some angel investor as well. So in addition to individuals like us who participate, they also had some private investor that join that participate with them as well. Okay, and you guys can look through that. That talked about the project itself, but if you haven't looked at this, just go watch my review on them. Okay, their roadmap. Like I mentioned, the ICO will be starting in another 16 days on the 26th of March and runs until the 24th of April. And then hopefully by then we'll have more detail as far as getting listed on multiple exchanges in the second half of 2018. But like I said, this is a long-term project. This is not a, try to get in and make some quick bucks. This is, long-term. And like I mentioned, you got to have some, well, for me, I'm going to have some stuff that's going to be more long-term outlook, short-term, and intermediate. So, but you guys can look through that. But the other thing is, so this is the dashboard. Dashboard hasn't changed from the original one. So only the landing page looks more clean. So, but the actual your own personal dashboard is pretty much the same. Okay, now they are doing a giveaway, so that's why I want to make an update as well. They're giving away $500,000 worth of Moat token giveaway. You earn 100 MOAT for each friend you invite to the network, which is the Telegram channel. So and that's why I was wondering the last couple of days why so many. So right now, let me see how many. Before they ran the promotion, okay, well, now they're at 33,000. So you saw that 33,000 and now 34,068 members already. So wow. But like I said, we're giving away 500,000 worth of Moat tokens for free. You earn 100 Moat for each friend you invite to the Telegram. So that's why it went up to 34,000. So huge, because like I mentioned before, let's get back to what I was saying. I think they had it had a good amount. I think at least 7,000 or 8,000 members in the Telegram group. And ever since they did this, you can see they're 34,000 already. So awesome. Okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, just keep in mind, like I said, it is the 10 billion token that will be issued, so it's a lot. But I think in the long run, if they bring some great project for us to review, and they're gonna back it up and try to make that project work, and I think that's great for the community. So, and hopefully we can make some profit from that as well. So just like I said, just go through this. That's why I backed this right from the beginning. I think it has a great potential, and I think when we got in, remember, it was an 80% discount. So it just means that for every one Moat that I purchased, they actually give me 1.8. So now, like you saw, there's down to 34. What was it? 37. So the first couple of days of the first round is going to be at 37.50. So, and drop down to 0 by the time the ICO ends. Okay, so that's just my quick update. I'll get more detail once they tell us what the actual pricing is going to be. But like I mentioned to you in my last couple updates with ISO Headstart, I believe it's going to be somewhere in the 2 cents to 3 cents range. But then again, with the price of the cryptocurrency retracting, so it might be a little bit lower, but I think it's still going to be in that range between 2 to 3 cents per token. Okay, guys, that's just my quick update on ISO Headstart. If you have any question or would like to participate in their giveaways, the $500,000 worth, just join the Telegram. I'll link the Telegram page in the description as well. in addition to the link to the ISO Headstart if you want to review that. If you have any questions, like always, you can always email us or just leave in the comment. CryptoPaw here, thank you so much for watching, and if you find the video helpful, help the channel, give us a thumbs up. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.